Alright, what's up guys? So Xenashot has uploaded a video titled Streamer Tries to Act Tough for OF Girl and it backfires immediately. Yeah, bro, it's one of those things where it's like, if you ain't about that life, don't wait for the cameras to start, then be about that life. Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like you gotta be about that life on and off camera. Because you never really know what might happen. So that's why it's like, I guess like off camera it could be considered practice, and then on camera, yeah, that's like the main event where it's like pretty much like if let's say if he's about that life off camera and then he has this moment now, then it's like it probably would have went down differently, where it's like it ain't even like no streamer ain't like trying to act tough. Like, nah, he is tough. Like tough streamer gets into it with some people. I guess I don't know. But anyways, I think this was that one video. I've been meaning to check out this video, but I think a guy walks by and he's checking out the OF girl, and then the streamer calls him out, and I guess like yeah, something had happened from there. I haven't sat down and watched the whole video, but like I have seen where like the video was being talked about and shared throughout social media. So anyways, yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Xenoshot for more videos like this. And with that being said,
quit looking. I'm not talking to no one, bro.
Don't walk up on me.
No, I'm confused.
don't walk up,
So
don't walk
today we're
up
gonna
on
be
me, and he's walking up on them.
Gonna look at how to be a complete and utter clown, as well as what the opposite of a tough guy looks like. The subject and clown in question is this streamer who decided to call out a random man passing by for simply glancing at someone. Basically, the man passed by and looked at the girl the streamer was with, who's an OnlyFans model, and I guess you're apparently just not allowed to look at people or check anyone
Well,
out.
I think we all knew what he was looking at, and I think what the streamer was what he was trying to do. I guess like get the guy in trouble. I assume that this is his wife standing next to him, so that's what I'm assuming. But yeah, it's like let it be anybody else. I'm trying to think. But yeah, let's say it was that woman that not Charlize Theron, but the woman that she was playing as from that movie Monster. Yeah, let's say it was her, or even Charlize Theron in that makeup and things. He wouldn't have turned around and been like, yeah, I think we all knew what he was looking at. But
Anyways, this streamer saw this as a perfect opportunity to defend her honor and start an unnecessary confrontation for content. So, without further ado, let's take a look.
What's win with you? Oh, we should do a stream where we're 20.
Okay, bet. Bet. You ready? Wait, are you gonna buy a new phone too or no?
I'll see.
What's up with you? Yo, my boy. Hey, lady. By the way, he was looking at her ass. Yeah? Quit looking. On some real shit. Chill with that.
Chill with that, man. Chill. You can't be doing that on some real shit. Yeah, you can't look at people now. Apparently, it's illegal to use your own two eyes. As if you didn't catch that, this random man passing by looked at these people for, I want to say, literally 2 seconds. Which naturally, if you see two people being recorded on camera, you're gonna want to glance in that direction.
well, I mean, yeah, if he's just looking. But hold on for a second. Let's just see.
At these people for, I want to say, literally 2 seconds. Which
okay, so it does look like he's looking at them. That he does look down, and so yeah, that's I'm like I don't know. Like the streamer, maybe if it was the streamer's girlfriend, but I don't think they're. At least I don't think he was that they're in a relationship. I don't know. This is my first time ever really seeing any content of theirs, so I guess like yeah, maybe you see where sometimes yeah, guys they do stuff like that. I probably would even do some stuff like that. But I think yeah, if I'm not in a relationship with a girl, then yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like I probably will point it out, and if she says something, then she says something. But if not, then I'm like, hey, it's whatever. So
naturally, if you see two people being recorded on camera, you're gonna want to glance in that direction and see what's going on. But that was unacceptable behavior, according to the streamer, and he has to assert his dominance now, because some guy passing by looked at this girl for 1 second. Which isn't creepy or anything either. It's not like he stood there staring at her. Checking a girl out for a second and using your eyes isn't anything crazy, but this is a tough guy, and he's gonna confront this man for that.
Yeah? Quit looking. On some real shit. Chill with that.
Now you walking back. Dang.
What happened?
What? No, I'm just saying, just respect women. You don't gotta be staring.
Who you talking to, homie?
Huh?
We both said she had a nice
I'm not talking to no one, bro.
compliment.
Don't walk up on me.
No, I'm confused.
That's how you should have been.
Yeah.
That's how
Huh?
you should have been.
You should say
It should have
thank you,
been
that's a
what?
compliment.
She can say something.
Nah,
She
nah.
talking
Just
about what?
I'm just letting you know.
You let me
You
know
what?
shit.
A grown ass man, you're a child, saying a child.
Okay.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, this clown immediately clamps up and folds like a lawn chair the second the guy he
Yeah, I'm
called...
like he should have kept that same energy. It's like you gonna call the guy, and he probably was just expecting the guy to just walk off and things and just leave it alone, thinking like, oh, okay, I got my friends with me and stuff. Like he ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, it's like they probably I think you know, because if it's always a numbers game, then yeah, I always like go with the numbers. But then again, I don't know what this guy got going on. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like he felt comfortable walking back and confronting him, and he still don't care that his friends is there with him. So yeah, it's I'm like, but like the you know, the girl, she should have said something, but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's just it became content, I guess. I'm like, yeah, it's if that's what I was gonna say about the streamer, it's gonna be mad funny when if he gets caught up in some stuff like this. Because you know, people, it's just gonna be full circle to this video. Like, remember he tried to press a random guy
crowd
and stuff.
approaches him.
So
The tough guy energy just immediately evaporates, hiding behind all his friends as well. It's just embarrassing. Also,
Yeah,
I don't
that's how
even
that
know
goes.
what point he's trying to make here about respecting women and not staring. He's making it sound like this man was stalking this girl and staring her down. He literally glanced at her for 1 second. In my opinion, I don't think checking someone out either, in general, for a few seconds is disrespectful or creepy. It's not disrespectful to use your eyes. Like, this OnlyFans girl also has a BBL, is wearing those tights. You know, obviously some
Yeah.
people are gonna glance, but
then
still,
on top of that, you gotta think about it too. It's like, why is she on the stream? So like, it's you know, I'm trying to see it from like both sides. Like I'm trying to understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like now thinking about it, it's like it is kind of hypocritical because it's like, why is she? My thing is this, like, I guess like if you want like guys to be staring at her and all this other stuff, then yeah, you probably had her off in some baggy clothes to wear, or if not that, you probably wouldn't even have had no OF girl on your stream. So it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, if it ain't gonna be people IRL looking, it's gonna be somebody on the stream looking and stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, bro, it's like you kind of set this whole thing up, and it didn't go as planned. So anyway,
are gonna simp and get on that horse like a true white knight in shining armor.
Say something.
Nah,
She
nah.
talking about what?
I'm just letting you know.
You let me know shit.
A grown ass man, you're a child, saying a child.
Okay.
Okay, have a nice day.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, I know it's good.
You pretty though.
Huh?
That's all we were saying. Is
Okay
a
then,
compliment.
for sure.
Something to get mad about. Something to
Okay,
say.
that's fine. That's fine. Maybe you need a BBL too.
What's that?
Nothing, bro.
Keep talking.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's like, bro, okay, yeah, it's stuff like that where it's like, don't wait for them to walk away, and then so yeah, my thing is this: if something goes down, he could have just left it alone. He could have just been on like, okay, like yeah, if that's what you guys, all right, cool, left it alone. But yeah, now he's adding comments, so yeah, I think that's why it's, you know, it's people ain't really taking this streamer side, because yeah, it's like, all right, so like when the video had very first had started going viral, I was like, oh, okay, like they called the guy out for staring and stuff, so whatever. Now it's like you see the full video, it's like, bro, yeah, you're trying to like clip farm this situation. It's one of those things. I'm like, yeah, the clips, they're not coming out as yeah, you and your friends, they gonna be laughing about this. But the rest of it, I think that's one thing that people need to understand, that when it comes to content creating, is that yeah, your friends are gonna be watching the videos, but they're not gonna be the voice of everybody else that's watching your videos. So yeah, your friends might be laughing at the joke. Everybody else is gonna be like, bro, you just like doing some like clownish stuff right now, where it's like, oh, let me wait till they get about like 20-30 feet away from me, then start saying something.
I wish my son was here, homie.
Yeah? Okay, for sure.
You could
For sure, bro.
in your own age.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is your son?
Does it
I got
matter?
2 sons. I got 3 sons, actually.
1, 2, 3.
I'm 1, homie.
You're a son?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Oh, wait. Five dollars. Come
They
on.
do call me five. You good, bro?
Are you good?
I'm more than good.
What happened? I was over there talking to my.
I don't know.
Talk
He
to your
just
boy.
keeps
Okay, but what happened?
No.
Ask your boy.
I'm the group leader. What happened?
Ask him.
Yeah, but
And my question is like, so what would he have done if the cameraman would have put the camera down? I guarantee if he had put the camera down, he'd be like, nah, record this. Or if he had turned the camera, he'd be like, why'd you turn the camera? We did that for no reason. I'm telling you, man, people, they be allowing this content creating stuff to get to their head. And I'm like, now that's the thing where it's like, they people like myself, where I go out and about, I don't be getting into it with people. I'm chilling, minding my own business. I think this is just somebody that's just casually walking. I can't tell if that's like a poster or somebody just sit down watching things. But anyways, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it makes it harder for content creators like myself, where it's like, if I just want to go out and about, people know that I'm a content creator and they think I'm trying to start trouble. And I'm like, fam, I'm just minding my own business. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, bro, if you ain't about that life, then don't portray to be about that life. But
crazy. Damn, we can't even have 5 minutes of blood. For real. Funny shit. Wait, what happened?
Hey, should we just jump in?
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Nothing. He was staring at Elena. I said, yo, quit staring.
You know, there's nothing that screams I'm a badass like jumping some middle-aged man 5-on-1 to impress an OnlyFans girl. I mean, that right there.
That's the thing. I'm like, I'm like, you must have forgot about what's that? Law enforcement. Like, because somebody's gonna see that and call the cops, and then you're going to jail because you're trying to I'm trying to get clips and videos and have a good stream and stuff. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, sir, there's probably some people where it's like they're fans of him now, but then there's others where it's like, yeah, they just looking at this like, okay, well, this is a content creator I'm not going to ever collaborate with.
Pinnacle of being a tough guy, if you ask me. This is the perfect example of the typical clout-chasing streamer. Completely shameless, harassing strangers, instigating, even threatening random people, saying anything for content, and just being an all-around clown. Also, as classless as this already was, he even makes some comments about this guy's wife and her body, which is, even more pathetic.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a BBL too.
Shout out to this guy's wife as well for holding it down and defending him in the face of these baseless allegations. She already knew what was up.
Right? Yeah. Once I get the blunt in my hand, I get activated.
It's like, all right.
No, I'm just playing chat.
It's, he reminds me of, there's this kid that I remember I went to school with where it was pretty much like the same business. It's just that content creating wasn't as serious as it like was and stuff, but still, like, when it came down to like him being involved with his group, oh yeah, like he was, bro, you would have thought like he was like Floyd Mayweather. I remember, because like me and him, I remember we bumped heads a couple of times. So yeah, of course, like with his group, he's like, oh, okay, I got a crack joke, say this, say that. And I just brushed him off. Then there was the 2 times where I caught him by himself. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just, he wasn't, you watch videos like this and then it makes you think back of those moments, and then you sit down, you like come back to this and be like, okay, how do you think this video would have went if he was by himself? So it's like, yeah, I think that it definitely would have been, it would have been different, but he's probably all like, oh, my friends, like, it probably was like a little friendship test, like, let me see if my friends, jump to my defense or have my back and things. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just, if he ain't got no security, no friends, nobody there, like, not even the cameraman, like, everybody just ditched the spot and he's by himself, I guarantee and I promise you that the clip wouldn't have went as viral as it did, and it wouldn't have went as long as it did. So he probably, if anything, would have just waited till the guy walked off and then say what he needed to say. But anyways.
Should have shot it? Nah, we don't shoot, Chad. We don't shoot. We just be chilling. I was just saying on some respectful stuff, Chad. You don't gotta be looking, right? Like, I hate when they don't respect women, bro. I respect women all.
My hood side almost came out. I don't like when that side of me comes
You was
out.
about to come
My
out?
hood
Bro,
side
hood
almost came out.
Dead
All
ass.
right,
I hate when that
okay.
side of me. You've seen that side of me.
I know that side of you, bro. That
Because
shit got wicked. That shit got wicked. I remember that time when they tried pressing us off camera, bro.
Hey, no. Hey, but what they got here though?
Not just, but Chad, as I was saying, bro, what do y'all think about my fit?
You keep saying that fit, and it's a good fit because I helped you pick it out.
You did not help
I
no
promise
one.
Chad,
You
he
did not
came.
help no one,
He's
bro. I
like,
promise you.
Can I wear a police review before I start camera? I was like, put this.
Also, Chad, what's it called?
This is gonna be in one of those like cringe compilations. So like this is making my eye twitch. Like I watch stuff like this, you know, for as long as I've been a content creator. It's crazy because like I don't know, like with me, I'm trying to think of like how I'm quiet, you know. It's like when I go, because though the funny thing is that I remember when there was this one place that was making they would make hoodies. So I was gonna try to like get in business with them so they can so I could kind of like set up a merch store. And I remember when I hit very first, they kind of like was just testing their products, see like, you know, how good their products. And now they made like good products and stuff. But anyways, I remember the guy like when he, because I think he said that he looked the because I just was printing out like TMossBoss. I think that's what it was. It was either one of his coworkers or he looked at the name up himself, and then that's how they seen that I was a content creator. And they was all like, oh, you know, it's like, yeah, content creators, they usually be like all loud and disruptive and all this stuff. He was like, and you're quiet. And I'm like, because I just, when I go, my thing is this: I'm not going to cause disturbance at places that I know I gotta go to frequently. So that's why I'm like, yeah, if it's, even if it's places that I know I'm not gonna go to frequently, still, I don't know what the future holds for me in that place. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where I'm like, you know, you see where nowadays, like, and even, I mean, I feel like even back then too, like content creators, you know, you get like them obnoxious ones where it's like, oh, I gotta do something for the video, or now it's like I gotta do something for clips and things. And I'm like, if you got to do all of this just to have a successful content creating career, it, trust me, you're gonna look up where it's more so talking, I guess, to the viewers. It's like you guys gonna look up one day, it's just gonna be on to the next content creator. So it's like, yeah, first we had whoever was like that Vitaly guy, like from back in the day that was doing them prank videos and how his career seen its course. Then we have guys like Aiden Ross, who else, like, yeah, just all those like different streamers where it's like they do something crazy for a clip. And I just think like as it, like the copy and paste, it is just, you know, it's always, it's different, it changes all the time. And then yeah, then it's like you look up, then you see clips like this, and it's like, yeah, it's just, it's sad. It's one of those things where I'm like, you know, if you gotta do stuff like this just to have a successful career, is content creating really meant for you and stuff? So anyway,
Chad, this is the OBC group. OBC group.
Yeah, these might be the least intimidating mushroom cut pipsqueaks I've ever laid eyes on. Like, you're just lucky you didn't get fucking smacked a second ago. Unsurprisingly,
my thing is this: let's say it's like, yeah, his sons were all there and they all the same size as him, but they just 20 years younger. I guarantee you, I promise you. Oh yeah, this part of the video still would have remained the same, but I feel like the earlier part of the video, oh yeah, it definitely would have been different. They wouldn't have said nothing. They were like, okay, yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's hide off in this iPhone store. That's probably why they hid there in the first place. They like, no, let's just hide off in this iPhone store. We don't know where that guy lives. We ain't seen his sons before. They're not gonna come off in here and start fighting in this store things, because most likely the employees is gonna call the cops.
acting all tough the second that other guy is gone. Meanwhile, he was just backing away, hiding behind his friends a second ago. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but all these types of streams, whenever I see clips of them, they're pretty much all the exact same. They're always either instigating confrontations with random strangers for content or just walking around and reading chat. I have no idea how anyone watches this. Probably to just see the OnlyFans girl, let's be real. I don't think this girl even spoke in these clips. They usually just stand around from the clips I've seen and answer questions.
Yeah, it's like them actors from like them old like 90s sitcoms where it's like they're just in the background, like they don't have lines or nothing. I think yeah, Marlon Wayans, he said it best in an episode of the Wayans brothers. It was, I think, yeah, it was that episode where he had that TV show where he was Lucius. And I think it was like Sean had like got hired on for an episode, but yeah, he goes on to say, you react, don't act, just react and stuff. So yeah, I think that's what you know, what you see where a lot of these at times, like where you see where content creators, they be having like people involved where it's like they just don't really have no place there and things. And yeah, you didn't see her act, you see her react. So
chat and do nothing else. They're there to pretty much keep the 13-year-old audience engaged, which With that said, if you're ever wondering what clown behavior looks like and how to not be a tough guy, this is it. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching.
They probably
Stay
ain't never
tuned
shot
for
no
some
gun
more
before.
juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And let me know what your thoughts are on this clip that went viral. This
He
has
was
got to
the
be the
first
perfect
one to walk
example of
back.
clown
He
behavior.
was like,
how
"And
to
my
make
hood
yourself
side
look like
almost
a
came out."
complete clown in White Knight. But maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you think this random man deserved to be called out for simply looking at someone. Let me know. Leave a comment. Peace.
It's, you know, so here's the thing. I'm seeing it from both sides. You know, like when you're with your lady, don't check out other women. I guess like if you and your lady are with that type of stuff, then okay, you know, it's like, yeah, that you guys got a, I would say, a stronger relationship than some, you know, because yeah, I would imagine that most women would be like, nah, I want my boyfriend, husband, whoever to be looking at other women when they're out with me and stuff, or whenever and things. But I guess like, yeah, if it seemed like that she was chilled with it, she probably was the one that pointed it out in the first place. So yeah, it's like, I guess like I would like to hear their side of the story to, you know, to know about them. So at least then it's like, okay, because you just see their side of the story, the streamers and stuff, and it's like, did you, but it's kind of like, yeah, it was a horrible story. So that's why I'm like, yeah, those guys, it's just something where I'm like, I guess talking to them, do not stop with that tough guy act. It's like, you guys are not tough. Y'all gotta stop. I'm like, there's quiet kids I went to school with that were more tougher than you guys, and they were like them weird kids that was playing Pokemon during recess and things. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you guys, nah, just stop it. Just leave the, like, the tough life, like the streamer life, all that. Leave that all alone. But anyways, no, but shout out to Xena Shot. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to him. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys. I just realized that because I don't know if he's a Destiny fan, but I think because it was like, what was that? No, his name was Zer. Never mind. I was like, because I was like, it looked like the profile picture. It looked like the one dude Zer from Destiny. They always give you like random gear and stuff. I thought that was him, but no, I was like, I remember what his name was. But anyways, make sure you guys go subscribe to Xena Shot. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.